Swimming results on the evening. The Melrose Sauk Center Fusion went down to the True Team State meet. Ended up with a great finish. Ended up 8th out of the field there. Very pleased with that result. Thought the guys swam extremely well. And thought we placed very good. When I look at this field, look at this lineup, we've got a Breck-Blake combo that finishes first, Northfield second, St. Thomas Academy third. Then we're looking at teams like Orono, Delano, Watertown Mayor, Hutchinson, Grand Rapids, and then we finish in 8th. Feeling pretty good about that. This is a very competitive field of teams. We knew coming in that we were going to, be facing some pretty big schools, some pretty good-sized private schools as well. And I thought the guys did a great job. Coach Meyer and I have talked a lot about that. I think we have a group of guys who are very unselfish and swim very hard and compete very well. And that goes back to how they practice. These guys are very committed and come in and do their job with a purpose in practice and are always trying to get better. We've spent a lot of time this year talking about improvement. We were off to a 6-0 start with individual dual meets. We talk a lot about that, right? We want to be better each meet. And I think we did that today. And I think the guys were pretty happy with their finish as well. Like I said, just to come out and swim and compete with this field, to compete this well and do, come in with a top 8 finish, that's pretty impressive. So very pleased overall with the guys' performances tonight. Very happy for the team. This is a team event. It's why we call it True Team. We get to swim 4 relays. We get to showcase our depth, which is not something you get to do even in dual meets. So, really tells, kind of the direction this program is taking, kind of the success that it's had, but, where we want to keep building and what we want to keep doing. And, just very happy that this team, this group of guys came out and competed the way they did. That said, let's talk about the top 16 finishers. Our medley relay finished 9th. That's a team of Alex Wilberding, Severin Anderson, Jacob Robichon, Grant Eveslag. These guys came out, had their best swim of the season. Had great swims all the way around. These guys are very, they're swimming very well on this relay. And it's a great relay to have to start off the meet. Guys swim strong, builds us some momentum, and that's exactly what we're looking for. And I think that's exactly what we got out of them. In the 200 freestyle, Thatcher Van Beck finishes 15th for us. Thatcher continues to swim well in the distance events. Today was no different for him. Great swim there. Jacob Robichon has a 6th place finish in the 200 individual medley. Again, Jacob swims that event very strong and, shows that, he's in that top 8 in this group. And again, we know that individual state when that comes and we look at what they do there, there's going to be a few other guys kind of sprinkled in there, but very good to see Jacob in the top 6 there. So great swim for Jacob Robichon. In the 50-yard freestyle, Grant Eveslag has a 14th place finish for us. Grant is sprinting very well for us on relays. He's a huge part of what we do there on the medley relay, as we talked about earlier, but also the 200 free relay. Grant continues to sprint very well. Our highest finisher on the day here, Andrew Stahlberger, ends up 5th in diving. Andrew is very consistent with his dives. He's got some great difficulty in his dives, which only makes his scores even better. So we great to see what Andrew's doing on the diving board. Zarin Olmshank, 15th there. Again, great job for Zarin today. Struggled a little bit on his last dive, but he's putting together some good things, and we're happy to see the progress Zarin is making on the diving board as well. In the 100-yard butterfly, Jacob Robichon, 8th, backing up, his great show in the IM. So very happy to see that. And Severin Anderson, 13th there. So 2 guys in the top 16. Very pleased with their swims in that event as well. Jumping ahead here to the 500-yard freestyle, Thatcher Van Beck ends up 10th there. Again, talked about him in the 200, but he's swimming his distance events very strong, and we like to see that. And Nolan Fleischacker, a 14th place finish there. Again, Nolan continues to excel swimming that 500 as well. In the 200-yard freestyle relay, we finish in 10th place finish there. Team of Severin Anderson, Thatcher Van Beck, Grant Eveslag, and Jacob Robichon. Good swim for those guys. Good fast relay for them. In the 100-yard backstroke, We've got Alex Wilberding in 15th place. Alex had a pretty good swim, not his best, but I'm impressed with what he's doing. Again, getting better, even if it's not his best race. He's battling through things and really coming out. And even though he doesn't have his like I said, his best race here, he's going to come out and have a good swim for us on the 400 free relay. So great to see guys put things in the past and keep moving forward and really happy with what Alex is doing and the direction he's going. And the 100-yard breaststroke, great swim here for Severin Anderson, goes under 104 for the first time this season. So great to see Sev have such a good swim there, finishes 11th place. Awesome swim for Sev. And then the last event of the night is the 400 freestyle relay. Looking for our swim here. That relay ends up 15th. That's a team of Thatcher Van Beck, Nolan Flyshocker, Mason Taves, Echeverry, and Alex Wilberding. And again, guys came out, swam really well there. And just overall, swam very well. We were just pleased with the overall effort. And, again, I highlighted some of those guys in the top 16. But what makes this event so special is not just those guys who are in that top 16, but the guys who are out there and they're on our C&D relays and they're moving up and we're seeing some great swims and some great times. And those are the places we make the big moves and we get some big points. And, we had that today. So very happy with that. Very happy with that 8th place finish. And just one of many steps that we're looking forward with this team. We've got 4 dual meets left on the year. We're excited to get 2 of them in next week as well. Move into a West Central Conference meet, then on to sections, which, boy, it seems to be coming quick. But we're excited. Again, progress, seeing it, improvement, seeing it, and just a great overall finish for the guys.